Good morning.
It's Thursday,
Little
or
Friday.
as we call it, Little Friday. Get used to that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember a couple of weeks ago, I had one guy said, "Wait a minute, you said it was Friday." I said, "No."
No, I
He
said,
goes,
wait, tomorrow's Friday?
"Yeah,
No,
no.
no, it's not.
Little Friday." So,
But nice weather, though, the next couple days.
I'm looking forward to it. Another great weekend. This is going to be 3 weekends in a row. What happened? Who said
You're
their
right.
prayer? Who said their weather prayer?
Now, wait, so even Sunday? Hold on. Even
Well, Sunday
Sunday?
better be nice because I've got something big to do personal on Sunday.
And once again, happy anniversary, happy
Yeah,
anniversary,
let's see.
happy anniversary, happy anniversary to you. I'm pointing at Bill. Wait.
Yep.
Now I'm pointing at Bill. To you.
32 years.
32 years that man has been married.
And we're celebrating on Sunday because this is the only day we both have off.
Aha.
Yeah.
Thunderstorms in the morning. This is according to whatever it is on my phone.
Okay.
Thunderstorms in the morning, then variable clouds during the afternoon, with still a chance of showers, but high of 67.
All right. We'll have to live with it. See what happens.
If it rains, it rains. Hopefully, you're not doing anything outside.
We were.
Oh,
We'll see.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I can't help you.
How are you guys doing today?
You doing good?
Right here on the top of the show. Got to tell you got something.
Mm-hmm.
Got a chance to win something if you're watching this.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Saturday night at the American Theater in Hampton. I'm reading this because this is fresh information. Vegas Nights with Frankie Moreno. If you've ever been to Vegas, you probably heard of this show or saw it marketed while you were there. This guy has been voted headliner of the year 4 times in Vegas.
Really?
Got a really big show, real big show. And he has ditched the desert for coastal Virginia.
Nice.
And so he's coming to Hampton to the American Theater Saturday night. He's bringing the whole gang with him.
Everything, all the dancers, all the musicians, everything.
All the musicians. I mean, the guy plays rock and roll, classical music, country music.
So it's like a variety show.
It is. And I think it would be a great date night. So we're going to give away a pair of tickets to go see this show Saturday night in Hampton. If you'd like to go, be watching for just a few more minutes. I'll tell you how you can do it.
Good morning, Michael.
Hey, Michael, what's going on?
Good morning talk.
So, I mean, it's like, I don't know, just a ton of stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing a tour, and he's stopping in Hampton. So he's going to be there Saturday night. It's an 8 o'clock show at the American Theater. Vegas Nights with Frankie Moreno. Could be a good night.
Michael says a little cool outside. Yes, it's freezing outside, Michael. I agree. Todd, doing good. Morning, y'all. Y'all doing good. We're doing good. Hope you're doing good.
We got here. Todd. All right.
Either he's telling us we're doing good or he's asking us if we're doing good.
Either way.
Good morning, Karen.
How's it going?
So I still don't have my computer back, by the way. Just letting you know. So we won't be able to pick a Bojangles winner yet because I can't get into the thing that the messaging program.
Of Bojangles winning going
all
on.
week because it was Monday when I went to open my computer and it went
hello.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
It did one of these little things. And that was about it. It just it didn't want to go any further. It was like a little crocodile or alligator. Sorry. I'm okay.
All right, let's wait for a few more people to walk on into this broadcast here.
I do have to pull somebody's name from yesterday though for that Brindley Beach bag.
Here we go.
And I went to the wrong place. And I don't know about you guys, but okay, so hold on. I have to grab my props. Even though it's a laptop, it's a little tiny, I mean, literally, it's a little tiny Surface Pro thing like they use on the NFL, but it's the cheap brand or the cheaper one, the cheapest one model you can buy. I like this. It is a touchscreen and it has the little pad that you can take your finger. I like this.
I agree.
Well, the problem with, hold on here, let me put that back. Mm-hmm. The problem with that right now is because I have this right here plugged into the only USB port that they have.
Bummer.
So I can't have both.
Bummer.
I mean, I guess I could if I bought one of those little adapter things where
how would it work? Was it, especially when you're talking to something like a camera?
I don't know.
Probably uses a lot of.
I don't.
Hard to say, right?
I don't know.
That's why the computer guys got her computer.
Yes.
She knows what's going on.
And he said, "Oh yeah, the little screws came out. They just kind of back out." That he goes, "Yeah, He goes, "I just want to make sure it works though."
Yeah.
But I didn't hear from him yesterday, so I'm hoping and praying that he calls me today and says, "Okay, your computer's fixed." And he gives me like a $20. I don't think it's going to be $20, but wouldn't that be nice?
What world are you living in?
Exactly. I mean, it probably took him like 5 minutes of his time.
Maybe
because he probably just went pop, 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 and stuck it back together.
That's true.
Yeah. So but
well, let's hope
again, I'm living in a fantasy world. But then again, I could technically. I mean, it is kind of a work computer.
Is that dangle or dongle? What is she saying? Karen?
I don't know. I'm not there right now at the moment.
Okay.
But it is kind of a work computer, and we have a work account that we could charge it to. I mean, I do use it for work. That's really the only thing I use it for.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to know the truth, that's really the only thing I use it for.
That's true.
Dongle. I don't know what dongle is.
You've chosen another topic for us to talk about today.
No, I can get the bag. I'm getting the bag now. I'm just it just takes me longer to go and look to see.
Oh,
no, we're giving away that bag. Oh, we are definitely 100% giving away that bag. Oh, and another thing, I got all the pictures off the thumb drive. I thought I'd give you guys an update on this. However, the program that I make the movie is on my computer that's at the computer store. So I haven't been able to do anything with it. But over the weekend, because I got it, I believe I got the little thumb drive on Friday.
Yeah.
On the weekend, there was like 147 different slides. Now, a couple of them repeated. So I'm not including all of them. Like literally, there was just a couple that repeated. I think like 3, maybe 4. So they're not there. They're not going to be in the picture. But I was going to start working on it this week to put the movie together because it takes a little time because you got to do the whole, transitions and all that kind of garbage. And then we had to pick the perfect music for it. And I can't because my computer's broken. So anyway, just thought I'd share.
Let's take care of that first. We'll get that. I'm going to tell you more about Vegas Nights with Frankie Moreno and how you can win tickets to see this incredible show at the American Theater in Hampton on Saturday night. This Saturday night. You could be there on us.
Yeah, this is all you.
It's a really big deal. If you like Vegas-style shows and you're looking for a date night excuse, this would be perfect. This would be perfect. I'm trying to find out.
Hold on here. I'm seeing how many people entered here. 1.
Okay. Cool.
2, 3.
All right, so this is the guy that's coming. All right. Gives you an idea of what you would be seeing if you won these tickets. That's just 30 seconds of the whole show. I saw that and I thought somebody that watches our Facebook Live would be interested in going to see this if we give them tickets. So here's what you got to do. If you want to go see Vegas Nights with Frankie Moreno, comment. Here's a comment thing again, only because of the computer issue with Cindy.
Because I can't get to the message thing.
We're going to take comments on this post today. All right. And all you have to say is Vegas. So you +1 will get to go if you win. Vegas. So everybody that comments Vegas on this post is in the running for the Frankie Moreno Vegas Nights tickets.
And you don't have to go to Vegas. You only have to go to Hampton. All right. I need you to pick a number 1 through 7, Bill.
6.
All right. That would be Jenna Flowers.
Jenna Flowers. Got
the Brindley Beach bag.
With all the fun stuff inside of it, too.
With all the fun stuff.
I forgot everything that was in there. I know there was like a dinner gift certificate.
There's dinners, there's movies, there's Kellogg's or Cottage Shop. There's stuff. There's just stuff.
All the good stuff is in there.
All right, congrats. All right, so Vegas.
Vegas is it.
Vegas.
So think about it. If you want to go to see the show, the Vegas Night Show, with Frankie Moreno Saturday night. Just Comet Vegas.
Oh, the USB extra ports is called that, the dongle.
Oh, okay.
See, yeah, all right. That's I believe you on that one because I
think I've
don't
heard
really
the
know.
term now that you associate the
dongle.
term with a computer.
A dongle.
We were talking about a computer. Sorry about that.
Dongle, gone it.
All right, Comet Vegas, guys, if you want to go.
Vegas. Now, Perrin yesterday brought up with the topic of possibly this today, talking about some of our favorite, most memorable remote broadcasts that we've done.
I've got a couple. Have you thought of yours?
I have a couple.
All right.
One of them I teased earlier when we played Hootie and the Blowfish.
All right. Well, let's start with that. Is it a story or is it just a couple of comments about it?
One of the radio stations I used to work for, and I have to, I'm gonna brag about this because I mean you're very close, you're very similar to me. You haven't worked at that many radio stations over the years.
Right.
Some people they have 10, 15, 20. I knew some guy that had like 25 and 15 years. But I've only worked at Fox, Wink, KMZ, Mix. And this is my 5th radio station.
And how many years?
30, which isn't that bad.
No.
And I've averaged about 10 per station, believe it or not. Actually, yeah. I've averaged about 10 per station. Oh, we're getting a phone call. And we can't answer phones.
It's okay.
Okay. So we very rarely did actual live broadcast. If we went somewhere, it was more of an appearance. We would go like, hey, join Bill and Cindy. They're going to be down at Jockey's Ridge between, 4 and 6. And good morning, Perrin. We're just starting your topic, by the way. So between 4 and 6, come on by and see it. But we would not broadcast. We would promote it and promote it and promote it and promote it, just like we were at the Seafood Fest.
Yep.
We didn't do a broadcast from the Seafood Fest. That was an appearance. Well, we very rarely did remote. So when we did do a remote, we did a remote. We were somewhere, and Hootie and the Blowfish came out to join us.
Oh, wow.
And we were actually accepting donations because there was a little town outside of this was outside of Washington, D.C. A tornado had come through one of the little suburbs and just wiped out parts of this historical town.
Gotcha.
So we went, set up at this restaurant that was there that didn't get damaged outside in the parking lot, big tent, everything else.
Yeah.
Hootie and the Blowfish came and we raised money for donations to help rebuild that little town. And that was definitely one of my memorable ones. And then there was another one. Yes, Jenna, you did win the beach bag. Yay! I'll reach out to you on how you can get it, which is pretty easy. Just come by here. But
that's a cool story. So I mean, I couldn't imagine Hootie and the Blowfish or somebody famous actually hanging out doing a remote.
Well, they actually they sang. We kind of arranged it ahead of time. Our people talked to their people, and their people had, they had coffee and they talked about it, and bam, then they showed up. It was pretty cool.
I had something similar, not quite as Hootie and the Blowfishy, but we did a cell phone store remote, and there was a NASCAR driver that Adam Petty, which is Richard Petty's grandson, later passed away in a race car wreck.
That's sad. Yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, he spent 2 hours with us at our remote table and talking and stuff, kind of like the Hootie and the Blowfish.
Doing the signing autographs.
That makes it really special because you got all these goo-eyed people looking at the celebrity there.
Fans.
Yeah, fans.
Huge fans.
And you hear the discussions, every one of them. So it's kind of cool like that.
And you learned a lot about them, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. And the other one similar to that was we used to do live broadcast at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Okay. Now, we were in Charlottesville, so that's a good almost 2 hours.
Oh,
it would be like here if we went to do a broadcast at Busch Gardens from, a station here on the Outer Banks, almost 2 hours. So we were there for Oktoberfest. That's a great time of the year to be doing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's fall, it's cool, not very humid. And the guys in the Lederhosen were, dancing, coming around and stuff. And, the people with Busch Gardens had them come out and we had a good time. So that was fun. And I guess the other one would be, remember when you waited in line to buy concert tickets? It wasn't any of this online stuff.
Bruce Springsteen.
You had to be there. Yeah. Yep. Those were the days.
You had to go to the Ticketmaster location.
People would put up pup tents.
Heck Company and that kind of stuff. Yeah. And they would sleep on the sidewalk. Right.
Absolutely. So yours would have been Springsteen. At the time, I was working for a country.
Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't do a broadcast.
I
didn't do a broadcast. I was only 15 years old.
We did one for a Garth Brooks concert, and we did it just to be doing it. Didn't have anything to do with Garth. Garth didn't know. He didn't care. We were just out there being cool and doing what we did do best, which is radio. And we evidently, with all the promotion that we did, our area of Virginia sold way more tickets than anybody ever
Oh, that's
thought.
pretty cool.
So Garth's people called the day before the show, after this very successful remote, installing a lot of tickets, said, we've got some special backstage passes for you.
That's awesome.
And it was his dressing room.
That was the story you told.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got, just sit there and talk to him for
One
a half
of the
hour,
concerts.
just him and his brother. And a couple of ticket winners were with us, which is a super cool experience. And he looks at us and says, what shirt should I wear tonight? One of those deals. He's got this rolling closet full of nothing but Garth Brooks Western cowboy shirts.
And most of them were probably black.
No, they were all different colors. They were crazy colors, back then.
Hi, Foy. Good morning.
And so that was kind of cool. So the cool part about it was not exactly the remote, but what happened because
the end
of the
results.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Williamsburg, Busch Gardens.
Right.
At one point in time, the same place I worked for before, we took our morning show up to Hershey Park, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It was about a 3-hour drive, I guess, from where we were. I am on Grand Turk this morning. Are you Turks, in vacay? On like Turks and Caicos, Grand Turk. Is that
really?
Is that what we're talking about? Oh, that's nice.
That'd be cool. Well, boy, let's talk about that in a minute. We're going to do Today in Music History.
Oh, I haven't even. Hold on, I'm not there yet. I'm still somewhere else. I don't know where I am. That's okay.
Lionel.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Guy.
Literally, it's right off of Aviation or Airport Lane or Aviation, whatever it's called. Yep. It's funny. But hold on, I'll finish my Hershey Park story in a second, too. I love you. I like Lionel Richie.
Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, the Shark, Lionel Richie, and hello.
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 Put some Doubtfire in it. Come on.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay.
That's what I was listening to.
Okay.
823, Bill and Cindy with you this morning. A frost advisory for mainland Dare County, less than an hour away from going away, thank goodness.
Yes.
Sun is shining, some of that, if you had it, is burning off.
We're going to have lots of sunshine today as well. High 65, clear tonight, down to 45. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny, 65 once again.
All right, looking around the area this morning, temp-wise, 43 in Manteo, 36 in Crestwood, and we've got 49 in Southern Shores. And it's time for Today in Music History.
Yes, it is. It's brought to you by your forever realtor, Christy Bryant. Looking to buy or sell a home? Christy Bryant is ready to talk to you. Give her a call at 252-217-5771, if I can talk, or log on to christywithanI,
All right. 2018, on what would have been Tom Petty's 68th birthday, the city of Gainesville renamed the former Northeast Peak a park where a young Petty had often visited as Tom Petty Park.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. 2014, the childhood home of former Beatle George Harrison sold at an auction for $250,000. It was a 3-bedroom mid-terrace home. That was where the Quarrymen held some of their first rehearsals before the band evolved into the Beatles. In 1960.
In 1977, Leonard Skinner vocalist Ronnie Van Zant, guitarist Steve Gaines, Cassie Gaines, which is Steve's sister, and road manager Dean Kilpatrick were all sadly killed when their rented plane ran out of fuel and crashed into a swamp in Galesburg, Missouri. The band was due to play at Louisiana University that evening. The other members of the band were just all seriously injured. And I actually heard a story that Aerosmith was supposed to rent that same plane like the week before, but for some reason they didn't.
Well,
and then
they didn't like the looks of the plane.
There was something about that. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's very sad.
Heard that too. Let's see. What else is going on?
1976, Led Zeppelin's film The Song Remains the Same. Great movie if you haven't seen it. It premiered in New York. The charity night raised $25,000 for Save the Children Fund. Back in 1976, $25,000 was a lot of money.
It was, that's for sure. Also, 1973, the Rolling Stones went #1 on the charts with
Angel.
the group's 7th U.S. chart topper.
In 1955, Elvis Presley and Bill Haley and his Comets appeared at Brooklyn High School Auditorium in Cleveland, Ohio.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
I'd like to have been there.
Wow.
I mean, seriously.
Kids, we have an assembly today. There's a young man named Elvis and another band, Bill Haley and his Comets. They're going to be here performing for us today.
And they cracked some hair, man. That is for sure.
All the screaming young girls.
Yes.
Anyway.
Music birthdays, 1971, Snoop Dogg is born Cortazar Calvin Broadus Jr. in Long Beach, California. His parents called him Snoopy because of his resemblance to Charlie Brown's pet beagle.
Snoopy. And so that's how he got Snoop Dogg. He's a really good cook, and he has a cookbook, by the way. In 1964, Jim Sonefield, drummer for Hootie and the Blowfish, was born in Lansing, Michigan.
1951, Al Greenwood, keyboardist for Foreigner, was born in New York.
In 1950, Tom Petty of course, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, the Traveling Wilburys, was born in Gainesville, Florida.
All right, so there you go. That is today in music history. If you'd like to win something, we could do it.
Oh, we can. One on Facebook. Go do Facebook Live. And just right now, too, Bojangles.
All right. So
it's bow time.
Caller number 3.
Oh, we're doing caller number 3?
No.
We're not going to text the word Bojangles?
We can do that.
I think it's easier to text the word Bojangles
because
it gives them all day.
All right, cool. All right, so text the word Bojangles to 441-1025 to qualify for breakfast and a dinner, a sausage biscuit, and a 2-piece chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner.
From Bojangles, because it's bow time.
That's right. Stick around. We've got more killer hits coming up.
Oh, Foy is on a cruise. Nice.
Really?
Nice. I am so jealous.
Cool.
I'm so jealous.
Well, that's pretty cool, Foy.
So let me.
I bet it's warmer there than it is.
I bet it's beautiful, and the water's crystal clear blue. They kind of look like the aquarium that we're in. So remotes, Hershey Park.
Okay.
They have lots of roller coasters, just whatever.
Yep.
Well, so the morning show's there. Well, the park hasn't actually opened up, but we are in one little section of the park, and they decide for our listeners, because there was like a little special, anybody that wanted to come up, you could pay like $10, and our frequency was 107.3, so you could pay $10.73 if you got there before 10 o'clock in the morning when the morning show ended, and get in the park. So they opened up that park from like starting at 6 instead of at 10 like it normally does. Well, Mama got to go on a roller coaster while I'm on the air, but of course we didn't have like real technology. We did have cell phones, but I'm on this roller coaster. It was a new one that they opened up, and I'm doing the broadcast, and like literally we're on the air, and I'm on the phone with the doing a break with them
on the roller coaster.
And there was 3 other people on the morning. Jack, Jimmy, Chili. There was 4 other people on the morning show with me, so there was 5 of us total.
Yeah.
And so they're all sitting at the little table we had with the microphones and everything else. Well, I had to call back to the radio station so then they could like pipe me in.
Gotcha.
And literally, I'm on my phone going, "Oh my God, we're and that was probably one of the funnest remotes. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
Now, this memory, when I started thinking about remotes, I had kind of forgotten about this part of doing remotes, is being somewhere where a lot of people are having a great time and feeling like you're part of the community. You know, you have people, especially when you're listened to on the radio, just like right now, people, they learn things about you, and you know, every time they call in or whatever, you have a conversation with them, that kind of thing. Well, there was a celebration they used to have in Elizabeth City called River Street. And you guys remember that?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right there on the river.
This is Jem, ladies and gentlemen.
Jem, the guy on the radio down the hallway. Been down so they can see you.
Guy on the radio. Come,
Oh,
stick your
down
head in
here.
this camera. Right here.
Camera's right down.
Camera's
here.
down. Oh,
There
Right
you
here's
go.
the camera.
hello.
Hi.
So,
Hi there.
Jim is the guy
On the radio.
on the radio on 96.7 The Coast. That's the station that we left to come here.
Yes.
And so he's doing the morning show there. He's doing a great job. But
He
he needs a winner, is what he needs.
And I have to
And she's
do
got
that
the
for
whole-
him.
She's got.
I have the power.
It's like she's got the nuclear codes. You know,
I do.
Everybody comes to Cindy for something.
I do. And
It's like
hold on here.
everybody does.
It is true.
It's, you know, only she's got the answer. Maybe we need to take a great big insurance policy out of her
I think I'm actually
or her computer.
I think I'm
Maybe
actually
on the computer. That
Yeah,
might.
really.
on my computer. Hold on. What am I looking for?
All right.
Hold on here. I'm
We're in the
looking to
winter
see.
here.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm going to finish this story
Hold on.
before we finish.
I see that.
All right. So River Spring is Elizabeth City. Okay. And it's right there on the river. You know the little park area with the beautiful grass and the big trees and stuff. And the Museum of the Albemarle. Okay. So we go down there and every year it was a fantastic time and saw some great bands there. I think we saw the Platters, saw the Drifters. Remember Michael Damian, the guy from the soap opera?
He was married to Cricket on Young and the
Right,
Restless.
okay, we've talked about him before. He was
Yeah.
there one year.
He did. Hey, Michael or David Essex, Rock
Yeah.
On,
So I was with a station called Surf 106. This
which is Dixie 105.7
now.
nowadays.
They play
Wow.
country music now, but they didn't then. They played a lot of stuff that we play here on the Shark.
As it was an
just-
actual hit at the
That's
time.
right. Back when it was actually a hit.
When Kate
So-
first came out on the radio.
But we had a great time. And the one cool thing that we were doing live Brakeland, that they had Coors, the beer company. They had the Coors Silver Bullet.
Head for the
And it was a little
mountain.
jet.
Oh, that's a different
It
one.
was a little jet, smaller than a smart car. This room for just one guy to get in it and steer it. So they went down to the Coast Guard base and took off with that
Okay.
little jet and buzzed the whole
Oh wow.
the whole area during one of the broadcasts. You hear go by. It was just really cool. Just you want to see it again?
How'd that go?
It was really cool.
Did
But it
the
was-
hair? Did your hair go?
Yeah, it was singed just.
And then
a
you
little
probably went and got your brush. And
That's the whole deal. Found the bathroom real quick, and but she's teasing me.
Bill doesn't pass a mirror without looking
No,
in
I
it.
don't, unfortunately.
And he brings a brush
Yeah,
and he makes sure his
I
hair is
gotta
up.
admit it.
And then there's me who doesn't care.
Have you done? You don't have sunglasses. We'll wait on that.
Oh, I do.
All right, we're
I've
gonna
done
end
it.
with this. That's our
I think
remote
I've done it.
stories. That's our remote
Oh,
stories.
Wait, I have one more.
Oh, dude,
It was
okay.
real.
All right.
It's short.
Okay.
Like I said, we didn't do a lot of remotes at this one radio station I work for. So we went to this one location and we did a drive for Toys for Tots. And it was just overwhelming because we were literally in Washington, D.C. And the amount of people that brought new unwrapped toys to this, it was just, it made
Really
me feel
cool,
so good.
really
It
cool.
made me feel so good. So
That's very rewarding part of radio.
it was. And I mean,
Yeah,
there's
it
so
is.
many more of those. But yeah, those are some of my fun. Oh, and then there was one time I was at a dirt race
track.
dirt track
Yeah.
with cars. That was fun too.
All right.
That was a lot of fun, especially because and then I got to ride an elephant while I was doing a broadcast. I forgot about that.
That's pretty cool.
It was a circus and they let me get up on top of the elephant and I literally have pictures of me and I was on the elephant it was really cool.
All right, here comes a trick. All right. Anybody know who this is?
I think we've
No,
done
it's
this.
not
one.
ZZ Top.
I think we did this in the very, very beginning.
Okay. All
I
right.
believe.
Cousin It.
Vegas, baby.
That's right,
Vegas.
Vegas. Just type in Vegas as a comment and you could be going to see Frankie Moreno in Vegas
And-
night.
Perrin, you kind of missed the story. No, it's still at the computer store.
Oh.
So I'm hoping and praying he fixes it and it's a simple fix and I can pick it up today.
All right.
That's just me. And that's all I'm saying.
See you guys tomorrow. It'll be Big Friday. We'll be talking about the weekend and we'll have another cool prize to give away.
And who was our winner
Pass the word
yesterday? Jenna Flowers. Congrats.
Yep.
She got the bag from yesterday. Who's going to get the Vegas tickets? You have to be able to do it like, one of those
Yep.
spontaneous things because it's Saturday night. So
Mm-hmm.
if we announce that you win tomorrow, Saturday night, you get to go to Hampton. It's going to be a nice weekend too, so it won't be a bad
Yeah.
drive. All right, but
All
I
right.
guess credits are rolling, so I guess we're going to be heading out.
Yes. Have a great day.
All right, bye guys. We'll see
ya.
you
Boy, don't
on
rock the boat.
Friday.